This year, the Barton Foundation is so excited to be raising funds for expanded medical equipment and technology here at Barton Health. You know, there are really so few giving opportunities that are as important and can have such a long-lasting investment in the health of our community as an investment in new and expanded medical equipment and technology.
Hi, my name is Kylie Pilkington. I'm from South Lake Tahoe, California, and I'm in 12th grade. I was born 3 months early. I had a stroke at 3 days old. I was on a ventilator because my lungs weren't fully developed, and I weighed 1 pound 13 ounces. It was a very traumatic experience for me. It was also very traumatic for my family, and even though I don't remember it, I still have some PTSD from the stroke. Like on the anniversary, I get freaked out a little bit, then I try to deal with it as best I can.
My name is Shane Pilkington. It was a relatively normal start to the pregnancy, but then Tanya's waters broke at 21 weeks, and that obviously changed circumstances. Tanya was put on bed rest. We were given all sorts of potential outcomes. I guess one of the amazing things and what got me through, there was a whiteboard on the hospital wall, and for every day that we made it through, once Tanya was admitted to hospital, I drew a smiley face. It might have been about 15 minutes before I was allowed to see Kylie, and by that time they had put her on the ventilator, an oscillating ventilator. It was a life-saving piece of apparatus that really brought her through, and it gave me real strength to see all of these modern life-saving new pieces of equipment that were obviously very, very expensive, and yeah, I really believe, and I felt a real sense of strength and well-being, that she's in good hands.
My family's always been there for me. They've been supportive. You know, that makes me a stronger person, makes me who I am.
Last year, we got a call that a mom was found down who was 36 weeks pregnant at home. She was brought in by EMS to Barton. Upon arrival, she was found to be in full cardiac arrest. In order to save her life and the baby's life, we had to perform an emergency cesarean section right there in the ER. There were 2 pieces of equipment that were really integral in saving her life and the baby's life. One was the rapid blood transfuser that the trauma department has. This allows us to get a massive amount of blood products to someone who is hemorrhaging and who needs them in life-threatening situations, as this mom was in. The second piece of equipment was our giraffe warmer, which is a portable infant resuscitation warmer that can be brought anywhere needed to any part of the hospital. So they brought that to the ER, and we were able to get the baby right from the mom to that resuscitation device so the pediatric team could work on the baby. This was really important because we could actually work on the mom and the baby side by side, so the family members, particularly the father of the baby, he was right there able to be with both family members. Ultimately, both lives were successfully saved.
Technology is one of the reasons why healthcare has gotten much safer over the last century. Specifically in the last 10 to 20 years, we've made huge strides in patient care, and a lot of that has to do on technology. I use technology in every single day of my practice, and that ranges everywhere from obtaining radiology images on my patients to getting faster labs to things that I'm doing in the operating room. The moment a patient hits the door in the emergency department, we're using technology right away. Sometimes that's a vein scanner to help find their veins to put an IV in. Sometimes that's an ultrasound to look for potential injury inside the abdomen. So just like we have iPads and we have our computers, software and hardware are both exponentially improving in terms of how fast our computing power processes are, as well as the visualization that we have access to.
We're just so thankful for the life-saving equipment that we had access to with Kylie, and the philanthropy that allowed those life-saving apparatuses. And certainly the outcomes would have been completely different. Kylie would not be here if it wasn't for that gifting and the life-saving equipment that these hospitals require.
I actually want to be a psychologist when I grow up, so I'm planning to major in psychology, and then eventually that'll lead me onto helping other people.
You know, when you go to the hospital or go see your doctor, you want to know that you're in good hands. And good hands doesn't just mean the exceptional doctors like that we have here at Barton. Good hands means exceptional medical equipment and technology that those doctors need to get the job done to make sure that you have consistently exceptional care. Investing in medical equipment and technology is a long-term investment in the health of our community.